Hey family, this is SP News Nuggets, and we're bringing you a story that's coming out of Pasadena, Texas, you guys. A 6-year-old got shot over some spilt water. Family, you guys gotta hear this, so I'm gonna share the details with you. A 6-year-old girl is dead after being shot multiple times by a relative in Pasadena on Friday, police said. Pasadena police responded to a report of a shooting at an apartment complex located at 3636 Shiver Street around 11:30 a.m. Police said the 6-year-old, who was a family, has identified as Loriani Walker, was shot by her relative over spilled water. Now, you guys, I want to give you some details that the mother of this young lady had just lost her 3 kids in a car accident this same month, and she was out to go, I guess they were having a vigil. So she dropped her child off to this family member so she can go and be at the vigil of her other 3 kids that had died earlier this month. And now she comes to find out that somebody killed this child also. You guys, we're going to share these details with you. So here we go.
Broken and devastated by 2 tragedies in less than a week.
Devastated, sad, hurt, all like just we feel empty, numb.
This is 6-year-old Lorian Walker. Her mother tells me she dropped off Lorian at a friend's place while her family was getting ready to go to a vigil in spring. Pasadena police say there was an argument over spilled water, and the suspect opened fire, hitting Lorian multiple times. She was taken to the hospital, where she later died. The suspect took off, but was later caught and arrested.
Our officers are human beings, so seeing a child who was shot is very difficult for them. They tried everything they could to try to save the child.
Lorian's family waiting outside the hospital for hours. Her uncle stepped aside to talk to us before he left for the vigil for his 3 young boys and wife, who were killed in a fiery crash in spring on Sunday.
Wow. If you that angry, if you did it to a 6-year-old, you do the to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. You will keep doing it. Honestly, with my family, when we want justice, that's not right. For you to just take out an innocent child over for what reason?
Lorian's father and mother have not been able to see their daughter yet. The hospital released a statement that reads in part, while HCA Houston Healthcare Southeast sympathize with family members not able to enter the facility at this time, the hospital has received a request from the Pasadena Police Department to limit access to the emergency center of the hospital as the police investigate a possible crime. Family says Lorian has since been released to the medical examiner's office. Police have not released the name of the suspect, but the family tells me the suspect is related to the renter of the apartment.
She didn't get to enjoy life, get to enjoy school, get to enjoy herself, get to know herself. She's not able to do anything anymore because she's not here. She's a princess. God, you have your princess, Jesus.
For the mothers and fathers out there, and if y'all have kids, just hug your kids and tight every night. It's a crazy world. Just beat up for your kids every second. Don't even let them out your eyesight, because anything can happen. So it happened to me, it happened to my sister, it happened to anybody. So it's hard.
6-year-old girl is dead after police say she was shot multiple times over spilled water. This happened at an apartment complex on Shaver Street and Alan Genoa Road.
Just to hear these things happening, like, especially here. I mean, you always hear stuff happening here, shootings and everything, but a 6-year-old, that just, it tugs at my heart, man. I can't. I feel bad for the mom. Over some spilled water. Makes no sense.
And you heard from neighbors, their residents here at this apartment complex off of Shaver in Pasadena. Again, police have cleared the scene here just moments ago, but there's still lots of questions surrounding what happened here. Pasadena police saying a 6-year-old girl possibly losing her life possibly over spilled water. They have again cleared the scene. You can see family members have been allowed to go back in to the apartment. We saw them cleaning the apartment earlier. They are now just gathered outside talking. This happened at around 11:30 this morning here in Pasadena at an apartment complex off of Shaver. Again, in the Pasadena area. The details, again, still coming in. But again, what we know right now is that a 6-year-old was shot, appears multiple times, or at least multiple shots were fired by a relative after some sort of argument over spilled water. It's unclear what the relationship is between that relative and that young girl. The young girl was rushed to the hospital but died a short time later. Police telling us her death was tough on responding officers who attempted to perform CPR. It's also taking a toll on those who live in this complex. As far as the suspect, we're told he actually took off just shortly after the shooting but was caught just down the road. He is currently being interviewed by detectives. We will continue asking questions and bringing the very latest as it comes in.
Okay, family, I'm going to share a statement what one of the neighbors said. So a neighbor called Marcel Friday. They saw that family member walking around often, and not too long before the shooting, the family member knocked on the door, and he said he knocked on the door and he was like, "Oh, can you check if you have water coming down? Because the little girl clogged the toilet," Avery said. Avery said the family member then left and neighbors soon heard arguing. The family member was banging on a car. The woman upstairs had a knife and they were saying, "Get out of here, get out of here." Avery said later he went running upstairs and we heard like 4 or 5 shots and he started running and we started hearing screams. The 6-year-old girl was shot and transported to Bayshore Hospital where she later died, police said. The uncle of the 6-year-old girl, Damien House, offered words of comfort to his sister. "All I can say to my sister, I'm here for her. I can imagine what she's going through because we're all going through the same thing," House said. Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, and this is the grand opening. And it's open to the public. And we're going to take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection, handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heels, sandals, flats, and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to www.tracy.com/closet/Nora915/. Nora's link is down below.